Well, hello, and happy day. Debt consolidation is the act of combining one's debts in a way there's only one debt rather than many. And this is generally done for unsecured debts such as loans and credit cards. There are, well, I'm not going to say many, but there are a few different ways to consolidate your debt. You can get a loan for the specific, oh my gosh, for the specific purpose of consolidating debt. You can do a credit card balance transfer. So that means moving all your credit card debt from however many cards to one card that has a lower interest rate. You can get a line of credit. And this is a flexible loan from a financial institution. It has a defined amount of money you can access as needed, and you can repay it either immediately or over time. Lines of credit may be secured against some form of collateral, such as a property, or it may be unsecured. And if you own your own home and have available equity in it, you may be able to refinance your existing mortgage, or you may be able to secure a line of credit or get a second mortgage. It all depends. Now, there are many benefits to consolidating debt. One payment instead of many, which would most likely mean um, a lower monthly payment compared to if you had a bunch of different payments, right? Overall, the amount of interest paid would most likely be reduced. And the debt consolidation rates may have or may be lower than credit card rates. So this can mean saving money and paying off debt faster. There's a reduced risk of late payments because you have fewer payments to be made, right? And your credit may improve by consolidating your debt. There are also disadvantages of consolidating debt. For example, if you're required to give some form of collateral, such as a house, a car, or household goods, to secure the consolidation loan, there's a risk of losing that collateral if you're unable to repay the loan. And that's something to really think about before you, um, you know, before you take on a loan that has some form of collateral. Also, if someone had problems making the smaller payments, they may still have problems making the new payment. And if after debt consolidation, uh, oh my gosh, this is like, I can hardly speak right today. But if after debt consolidation, a person still has access to their credit cards and uses them, they could end up further in debt. Think about it this way. So you have all these credit cards, let's pretend, and then you form this into a consolidation of some sort. So now you have this over here, right? So that's still the amount of debt that you had before. But then, now that your credit cards have all been freed up, you say, oh, I need my credit for this or that or whatever. So you start using this. So now you have all your debt from before, and it could be extra now, you know, if it costs you something. But let's say you have all that debt from before, and now you're adding to it, right? So if someone's doing that, they could end up further in debt. Bottom line, before you sign the dotted line on any form of debt consolidation, make sure you know all the options available to you, the pros and cons, and the details of each, and also the return on investment for you. Number one, is it realistic for you to do it? Like, I mean, once again, if you couldn't handle the payments before, are you going to be able to handle the payment here, right? And when you're looking at what your return on investment is, your investment into consolidating your debt, is it going to save you money? Is it going to save you from being stressed out? And so on. So, what's the benefits for you? What's in it for you? And weigh out your options and your needs to determine the best solution for you. But you have to understand that consolidating debt does not solve financial issues on its own. It's not a guarantee that a person won't go into debt again. If someone has a history of living outside their means, they might do so again when they feel the burden of debt has lifted. To avoid this, number one, make a realistic spending plan and stick to it. Number two, create a debt repayment plan. Number three, start saving for an emergency fund to pay for financial surprises rather than having to pay out of pocket or use credit. So if you're a woman and you'd like my help to, you know, gain the knowledge and the skills to get out of debt and stay out of debt while you build or create a meaningful life, send me a message and let's talk about it. Let me know where you are now and where you want to be, and I'll let you know how I can help you get there. On that note, I am out of here. So you have yourself a totally, totally fantabulous day and let your awesomeness shine. Until next time, bye.